Smokey fresh. You'll see the sweet children's garden. You'll see the sweet children's garden.
And your ass will never be swole. What's good? What's good, man? This the No Caution, No Safety podcast. It's your boy WanDonJulio.
It's your nigga Smokey in this.
Shit. And you already know. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff that'll get you mad or at least make you think. If you got a problem with whatever we say, get in the comment section, let us know. Subscribe.
I want to make you mad. I want to make you mad.
Hey, man, so what's going on? What's going on in the world, man?
The world. It's being the world. The world being the world, man. It's a lot going on. I ain't gonna lie to you. I tell you one thing, being in this world, day by day, make you not want to really, I already don't go outside. The world make me really don't want to go outside. Nah, boy.
Go outside. Outside is where everything at, man.
Yeah, you right. That's why the world, everything is messing up in the world is happening outside, man.
Hey, man, I don't care what's going on outside. I'm finna go outside, man.
Nah, I feel you. I ain't saying that's not why I don't. That's why I don't go outside. But the way the world look makes you say, hey, you know what? Staying in the house not too bad.
See, a hit dog a holler. I ain't never said you don't go outside, man.
No, I know. I said it. I said it in the beginning. I say, I know I don't go outside. I say, but now it make me really not want to go outside.
Hey,
it's
man.
crazy out here, man. I don't know what to say about these niggas out here. Like they don't care about.
Man, you ain't lying. These YNs a little different than we was, man.
And you know what's crazy? They wear that with a badge. Niggas should never gave them no name. YNs. Now they everybody YN. Now that's cool now. YN. Niggas should not even put a name on it.
Well, it's always been cool,
hard-head bastards.
Yeah, man. Is this what we always had a little name for it? It's always something.
Yeah, a little young moth, what we used to call them, man. I don't know. I just look. I know. I look at that would be, especially when they be walking down the street deep. I'd be damn. That was me once upon a time back in the days. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of understand it, but we had regards. We really cared about life and was considerate of other people's lives. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we might beat you, but we ain't gonna beat you to death unless it's calls for or something. You know what I'm saying? If it's calls for, niggas getting ass beat, smoke back then. It's gonna always happen. But the way they killing innocent people now, man, and kids and women, it's just crazy now, boy.
But I mean, you know, it's your generation. It's your generation that actually kind of like kicked off all of this, like super violent type shit.
What?
Yeah, no, it was y'all. Man. It was 100% y'all. Like in the early 2000s, that's when all the murders ramped up.
I mean, it was murders in the 90s. The 90s was busting. You get smoked in the 90s.
Well, I take that back because I forgot that I looked up the statistics about it. It was more violent crime in the 90s. It's actually less violent now.
The 90s was busting. That's when gangs was gangs.
People was murdering people undiscriminately back then, though, bro. I forgot that I looked that up. I looked up on ChatGPT. I look up everything on ChatGPT. But anyway, I had looked it up to see, like, man, when was it worse, in the 90s or in the 2000s now? And it basically said the 90s was off the chain. Like, murders was at an all-time high. You know, it's the crimes have shifted over, right. But it was way, way worse. And the police brutality was way, way worse.
Yeah, police brutality was busting.
Because I thought about it like, man, maybe the police brutality was a good thing or something like that. And I looked it up. I say, oh no, it has nothing. It ain't had nothing to do with the crimes and how everything changed.
Yeah, they was speeding on niggas and be beating on niggas. The majority of them was racist. I ain't gonna lie to you. I remember as a shorty how bad it was in the 90s. I want to walk to the store one day around my school, you know what I'm saying, on 69th and Sangamon. And I'm walking to school, boy. Well, I'm trying to walk to the school. And my OG told me, like, nah, you can't go that way. They had found the nigga in the alley, rolled up in a carpet in the alley. Only reason they found him because his pager was going off. Right there in the alley of my school, it was, you know what I'm saying, little candy lady over there. Found that man in the carpet. That scared me, but it didn't scare me. You know what I'm saying? I remember they found the lady on the side of my crib, chopped up. Old lady, crackhead, chopped up. They found her in the garbage. Everybody was like, boy, your mama died. She had the same name as my mama. Oh, boy, that ain't my
Man,
mama, nigga.
that's sad.
Hell yeah, this was in the 90s. 90s, you had to worry about getting kidnapped.
Yeah, but I mean everything kind of do a full circle because I mean at some point they was robbing and stealing the cars like real crazy back at some point, and then it just came right back. Everybody just come back out doing the same stuff.
Yeah, you right. They're stealing cars in the 90s carjacking. You ain't lying.
They steal them chargers like they crazy now. Like them like they are high commodity chargers,
And them Jeeps.
Challengers, all of them. Yeah.
They love them Jeeps.
I was just talking to my girl and she was telling me about how she was in traffic and then she seen two dudes get out the car, grab this dude door, and he just pulled off as fast as he could.
What?
Then they're not playing, man. They really be going to the because I know somebody that told me they be going to the airport's parking lot, and if you put a Charger or like a Jeep or anything that's like a SRT basically like that up in them parking lots, they steal all them cars. Damn. Without busting the windows, without doing anything crazy. They got some type of switch that can like.
Is it that like zipper joint, that dolphin joint, that flipper?
I don't know. I don't know exactly what they're using. All I know is that they got some type of thing that'll pick up the frequency for the key.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that's what they do because I don't know.
I mean, that's the only logical thing.
Yeah. And they just using that to start the car and just pull right off. Like,
damn. Hey, that's another thing on like you can't even work hard and get nice without these little motherfuckers coming to try to take your. You know what I'm saying?
It always kind of been like that though. People who ain't got nothing, they gonna go get it if they need to.
Yeah. But you were still able to buy you a nice car and not really have to worry about losing your life that much for this car. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he was carjacking, but you ain't have to worry about this. You know what I'm saying? When I was growing up, you ain't have to worry about getting carjacked. My mom always had her nice car. You know what I'm saying? Even when I started driving, I wasn't worried about nobody carjacking me. You know what I'm saying? Robbing me. I really wasn't worried about nobody robbing me. But now,
it's a nuts world. But
it is.
At least if we go to war, we gonna put these young niggas in the front line.
You ain't lying. Front line warrior. Show ass up there.
Put that shiesty on and put that shiesty on to go get the work.
Yeah. Nah, you ain't lying, man.
Because I mean, that's what it looked like it's going to at this point. Because I mean, how Trump stuff is going, and how that Ukraine stuff is going, and how all that stuff, and in the Gaza Strip, all that stuff that's going on, and what do you call that? In North Korea, I don't know what they're doing in North Korea, but
North Korea, and then China's supposed to teamed up or something, started some type of alliance.
Yeah, but they what North Korea gonna send over here besides a nuke?
Yeah, I mean that's all they can send is a nuke. They know we gonna.
All we gonna do is blow them like we gonna blow them up like they ain't never existed. Boy, I ain't worried about them. They the last people I'm worried about. Last thing I heard, they got famine over there in North Korea. I don't know how no 100-pound dude gonna fight me.
Sure. You ain't lying.
I don't know. Somebody will wear
you say they get a pound of rice a week.
They doing something to them that, you know what I'm saying? They starving their people, and they giving the good food to the loyal people over there, the people that respect the regime and ain't did nothing crazy, but most of their population still live in farms, and but that's what they say. It could be American propaganda, you know what I'm saying? I don't really know.
Yeah.
I don't really know. I ain't been over there.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be propaganda because look how they used to do Africa. And you go over there in Africa, they got beautiful cities and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nice houses. Hey, did you see how Trump had a AI generated video, a big ass statue of him in the middle of Gaza with Gaza looking like a Vegas strip? Go look that up, cuz.
Hey, man, look. Hey, man,
I say Trump going nuts.
Man, look, we gonna put that somewhere in the video, maybe right here, maybe right over there.
I'm gonna drop it down there.
Trumpy, Trump is a funny man, man. Hey, look,
He's funny as hell, man.
it's just the fact that he tearing stuff up to the point where I know we're gonna feel it eventually.
I
We
said
gonna
that
feel it
too.
eventually.
I said we ain't felt it yet, and we sitting back like, yeah, look at all this shit. They going for it. We next.
We ain't next, man. He trying to dust his hands with all that stuff, man. I ain't gonna lie. Well, at least it feel like it, cause he just kicked out that Ukraine dude. So I don't know what's going on, but I see what's going on, and it looked like he's setting it up. So we ain't gotta send no more aid. We ain't gotta go do nothing else.
Oh, I agree with all that. I agree with
Yeah.
all that.
You don't think
I
that
let
we should You don't think that we should be helping the Ukrainians?
Nope. Nope.
You
And we
even
gonna
know what
leave.
it's
Yeah.
about?
I don't know what it's. I know Russia trying to take their little part of land, saying that's they shit.
Well, from my understanding of it, they are, well, basically they used to be a part of Russia, like you said, and they kind of been like been, what's the best way to say it? They've been like,
Trying to turn it to their own little shit.
nah, they've been taking advantage of those people for like years and years and years. Like I could have sworn I read something about them. They put their population under like a weird type of starvation thing, which made a famine out there, but it was a man-made famine. Like they were making
In
them send
Ukraine?
all of their food. Yeah, they was making them send all their food to Russia, all they what you call this, and they their natural resources and stuff to to Russia to make
Right.
Russia, and then they went from that point to going to having like a false, because they wanted their independence after a while, because they used to be like their own country. I'm guessing, because I'm not too good on history, but I know in World War II there wasn't a part of that, and then they took over that
Oh,
by
okay.
and they took that part of that country over, and they finally wanted to get their independence again, and then they put in a president that was like a puppet, basically, like it was
This
somebody that
Ukraine
was
we
from
talking
Russia.
about.
Yeah, Ukraine. They
Okay.
had like a president that was like basically a Russian puppet. He did whatever he wanted. He did whatever was fit for Russia, and they kicked them out. So it's like basically what the problem is they want to get closer to Europe. They want to be in NATO. That's what they call it,
Yeah, that's
NATO.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
And then since they can't, since they're being so aggressive with being part of NATO, that's why they invaded them. I don't know if it's true. I don't know the real history of it. I just know the summarized things that I've seen. But that's what basically they fighting over, because
So they mad because they want to be in NATO.
they want to be in NATO. They want to be a part of the European Union, basically. So
Right.
and they always said that if you ever get into NATO, we're going to start a war with y'all. Basically, they tell them like, oh yeah, and they made an agreement that they'll never join NATO, and then they started making announcements. Oh yeah, we're going to join NATO next year and all that.
Trump said that shit dead. I don't care. First of all, I seen how when the war was starting, how they was making all the black people treating the black people wrong. They was trying to leave and shit.
Heard
Um,
that too.
and my money ain't got shit to do with what's going on over there. You feel me? Like, look, I feel sorry, but I don't feel sorry. I'm beyond, man. I don't care. I don't care. Don't take my money. I'd rather you spend my money on some Americans over here than to go take my money and send it over to a whole nother nation, whole nother country, and tell us we ain't got no money, we in debt, but y'all sending billions of dollars to other people. That billions of dollars that they send to these motherfuckers can be let me watch my curse. I'm cursing too much. Them billions of dollars they sending them could do a lot of justice here at home in America.
Yeah, but
You,
only thing I say about that, I'm gonna play devil's advocate with it, because I don't really think that they should be sending all of this aid to all of these countries. But the reason why they do that is because we play the same game that all these other countries playing. We play games with like sending money, getting trade, sending money, um, uh, starting proxy wars, basically with people that we already don't like, but we don't want to fight. We don't want to we don't want to actually do them type of things. So we give people money to do
they the
things
send
for
offs.
us. Like they the send offs.
They the send
It
offs.
ain't the fact that they the send offs. They need something, and we giving them something in exchange.
Yeah.
We giving them money. We giving them weapons. We giving them all of this. We do that stuff with a lot of different countries.
Man, look.
Because I mean, it's either that or we do all the fighting.
Yeah, that's why what I say in the last episodes, you keep you a goofy close in case you need to send them off. Huh, boy? You got that money I sent you? Yeah. Hey, go over there and bust that move. Yeah. He said $1 billion. We gonna kick this wall. $1 billion.
See, what the real problem is they kind of like putting a weird ass thing in the air. What Trump is making almost everybody not like us. And the last thing we need is Mexico and Canada coming against us, because that's their way in, actually. When you think about
terrorists
it,
started on their ass today.
The terrorists,
they kicked
they're gonna blow their ass up, hopefully. They're gonna blow their ass up, hopefully. But because I mean that's the problem. That's what I mean. Like, not the terrorists. You said the terrorists.
The tariffs.
You mean the tariffs? Oh yeah, the tariffs. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I mean about it. Like, yeah, he making people not like us. You're gonna make Canada not like us. You're gonna make Mexico. You're gonna make Mexico not like us, and that's their way in. What you think gonna happen if the cartel click up on one of these countries that's out of the seas? That because not Trump, you know, he basically labeled them as a terrorized.
Yeah, he going after them too. Yeah, he trying to get down on them too.
And I mean, yeah, in the back of my head, I'm like, well, what? And you know, in my surface level thoughts, I say like, well, what the fuck is the cartel gonna do against a fucking whole government that has unlimited resources to do whatever? They can just print money and go do stuff when they want to. But at the end of the day, that's me probably underestimating the power of the cartel.
For sure. I'm saying? I don't. Yeah, because they don't give a fuck. They gonna ride.
They don't care. But I don't know if they understand how powerful of the United States government. I think they probably underestimate them too. But I hope they don't. I don't see how they would. When we people that blow people up undiscriminately all the time, all the time we blow people up. And they label them a terrorist group. They could just drop a bomb right now if they want to. They know exactly where they at.
Right now, boom.
They got satellites. All types of stuff watching people all the time. So I mean, why wouldn't they just know where they at all times?
Yeah, I just say he tripping. Like you say, people gonna start not liking us, so we gonna start losing a lot of allies. You know what I'm saying? I know we powerful. You gonna always still need allies though.
We got them nukes.
Yeah, them nukes. Yeah, we got them nukes, but once we gotta use nukes, because we ain't got no allies, that's when we all just say, all right, I love y'all.
I'm cool with that shit. Send them. Go ahead, go nuts. You better. If they kill us, bomb them.
Say blow they shit up 10 times worse.
Just go ahead. We be a bomb. As soon as they blow us up, he's like, all right, we might well send these bombs off too.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Knowing Trump is, they send one, Trump gonna say get rid of them. Trump ain't gonna say you send one, Trump send one. You send one, Trump finna send 20, 30 of them motherfuckers over there. Yeah, he gonna show you who the man is.
But that's why I kind of like the Republicans a little bit more when it comes to like some stuff about war, because they're not scared to make they're not scared to make the hard decisions about stuff. Like a lot of people be thinking like, oh yeah, no, that people, you know, like if we was really at war, you know, that kind of go out the window because they don't care. If they don't care, how we gonna be the people that be like, oh, you know, we can't do this and do that? They just gonna blow up a whole city.
Exactly.
Even though that's what we do. When we do it. So I mean, but if we stopped doing that, in the battleground is already that. like what we gonna do different? If we was coming out and we like, man, shit, let's fight. Put your hands up. And niggas got guns. Like we go outside, try to go out there with these young niggas right now. Put your hands up. Let's fight. They what? Fight. You at a disadvantage, my dude. You got to play the game that they playing. Fight fire with fire. You one of them dudes say, no, I ain't gonna shoot up the block. They got the old people and them young dudes gonna come right over here and shoot the whole block up. Yeah, no discrimination. Just shoot the block up. How do you compete with somebody that's willing to do outright chaos, period, and not.
Shit, you got to get on their level. Either get on their level or stay where you at.
That's the sad part about war. That's why people try to avoid it at all costs, because then we're gonna lose a whole generation. Because you know them, I'm telling you, you YNs, y'all gonna be on the front field. If we go to a world war, guess who getting drafted first?
They getting drafted ASAP.
Because you know they bringing the draft back. You know they bringing that draft back soon as it's a world war. You getting drafted. I hope you know they don't got enough people.
We old though. We kind of old. We kind of not old, but we kind of up there where we probably get like this third pick or some shit.
By the time they get to our age group, probably we're gonna be 35, 40. It's gonna be kind of like but hopefully that don't happen. By the time
they get to our age group, I'm gonna be 40 in 2 years.
Oh, what you out of the loop. You out of the loop. They don't even want you.
Hey, you hear me? I'm gonna be 40. I know black don't crack, cuz ain't that's what they say. You smoke a lot of weed.
Yeah,
let me take that out. Don't say that. I do not condone drug use.
You talking about black don't crack, and I'm younger than you with gray hairs in my beard.
Nah, I got gray hairs too. My daughter pulled my gray sometimes. Yeah. My daughter pulled my gray sometimes. What we talking about earlier? Some shrooms. Hey, I kind of want to do some shrooms. I just don't want to be by myself. And looking, it's crazy that I did them plenty of times, but I'm still nervous, nigga, every time. I'm nervous as hell.
I enjoy them. I just don't. I try not to take them too much because, it's not really a drug that you can like overuse like that. But then again, maybe how other people use them, they can, because I take a lot of them.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
I take a whole 3-5 of them, but it's just that I wouldn't recommend. I highly wouldn't recommend. That's why I don't take them too often, because after that you be like, shit, I gotta take this shit for a whole nother year.
Yeah, hey, that's how I was feeling. I'm like, shit, I'm good for a minute. I ain't got to take. I still had some sitting in the closet. I'm like, man, I ain't no telling when I'm gonna eat this little piece. I ain't giving it away. I'm telling you that night.
Go ahead.
Now I'm finna say that night when we was playing that RP, that GTA RP. Boy, that shit was busting, boy. Look, they
was tweaking me out.
They was tweaking me out, boy. Look, they was tweaking me out so bad, I went hiding on the game. I could have just left the game. I ran and hid. I'm like, oh, hold on, let me hide for a minute. So won't nobody run over here smoke me around me. I say, I gotta get away from these niggas. I'm like, that's why I text you like, boy, I'm finna hop off the game. You was like, nigga, I'm already gone. I'm like, damn, I should just hopped out too. They was tweaking.
No, cause they was taking out plants out their pocket. They was doing like crazy shit. Like they was deliberately trying to make me tweak. Like I'm like, all right, man. I say, all right, man. Y'all doing crazy, fighting and slapping, dancing. I'm like, man, what is we doing?
Hey, the nigga pulled the baby out in the stroller and started slapping niggas with the baby in the stroller. Boy, I'm in there. I'm like, oh my god, they just tweaking me out. Yeah, I say I gotta get up out of here. And then when you sent me that picture of that cat, that sealed the deal for me, boy. I say, all right, I'm here tweaking. Now, nigga, I turned my phone off because you sent me that, boy. I turned my phone off. I said, I don't want nobody else calling me, texting me. I want to look at my phone. Nigga, I laid there and laughed at that cat for about an hour, nigga, to the point where I say, damn, I hope my woman don't think I'm slow over here or crazy or something, because I'm under the covers, laughing. Still seeing that cat in my head, boy.
Like that damn cluck.
Hey, shit. Like
that shit was funny.
Damn cluck, boy.
I remember I said your ass, it was a cat taking a bath with a dude. I was like, man, they got to get that cat out of there, G. Why you got this cat in the water taking a bath with him?
The nigga say, we gotta go save the cat, G. Hey, when I seen that shit, boy, I got to die, boy. Uncontrollably laughing. Like I couldn't hold it in. That's why I text you. I say, man, stop texting me, nigga. I turned my phone off after that. That shit was funny. Yeah, I bust all night. That shit was busting all night. 6 o'clock hit. I was still tweaking. I said, you know what? This how I'm finna be for the rest of my life. I'm stuck.
See,
I'm stuck.
you was finna have a bad trip.
Nah, I just accepted it. I said I could function a little bit. How can I
I ain't
explain
messing
this?
with it.
When I took them shrooms, how I could feel. I want to say, I don't. Damn, how can I explain this feeling? It feel like your head just empty, nigga, just empty. Like, full of space. I can't explain it. My shit just feel empty. I'm like, oh shit, I can't feel my brain. I can't feel no type of weight in my head, no nothing. Yeah, shrooms.
Nah, it'd be a little bit different for me. When I'm doing it's like non-stop thoughts constantly running through my head. I'm jumping my idea to idea, thought to thought, the thought, the thought, the thought, the thought. I say, oh my God. The first time I took them, it tripped me out a little bit too bad. Like it didn't trip me out bad because I didn't have a bad trip, but it was at one point I was sitting in there, I was like, oh my God, I'm thinking about this, I'm thinking about that. I said, damn, what time is it? I looked at it 5 minutes went by. I say, oh my God, this shit ain't never finna come down, G. I'm finna be high forever. This is probably how I'm gonna lose my mind. I said, oh my,
Exactly.
all of that stuff all at once. But then you just gotta stop trying to control it. You just gotta be like, stop thinking like, oh, I'm gonna be crazy, because you're not gonna be crazy if you already took them before and you ain't crazy now. So it's like I eventually start having a good time, but you start feeling everything. I imagine taking shrooms is what women feel like all the time, not as far as the tripping part, but it's feeling everything. I was like just like super like emotional for like no apparent reason, dude. Like
with that shit.
I was up in there and I was like, man, I was watching Family Guy. I say, man, why they being so mean to Meg? They
See
being
what I'm
so
saying?
mean to her. Cut this off. I don't want to see this no more. Then my girl cut on My 600-pound life. Oh, it was worse. It was. I started feeling the vibe of that house, and I'm like, oh my God, they depressed as hell. Why they this big? Why they house so dirty? How they get here? Like, oh my God, this is so sad. And we up in here laughing at this. I said, this is cruel. Why we up here? Why did they put this on TLC for us to? Because I started to think about like, oh, they put this on TV so you can look at their life and be like, well, my life ain't that bad. That's exactly what I felt. I was like, damn, I feel like I'm having a good time out of these fat people expense, G. It was terrible.
They did it to themselves.
They definitely did it to themselves.
That is funny.
But that's the problem, though. It stripped away the ego, so now I don't feel like, oh, it's just that. Yes, it's just. I started looking at them like, oh, these is people.
Man, hey, you can keep that shit, man. You say keep it under 3.5. I bet.
Hey, man, look, had a great time. Sat around and laughed with my girl, cried because I was so happy. I said, man, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. You're right here with me. All I really want out of my life is to just laugh and be around people I love. I said, all right, man, I'm tweaking, G.
She one of y'all gonna get into it. She be, yeah, with your punk ass. Your punk ass in here crying to me. You funny as hell. You tell me you love me, you happy.
Oh, no.
She gonna use that against
It'll get
you.
like that, too, because sometimes, every time everybody gonna be in no good mood when you take it. Because I remember I took it on, what was it? It was on New Year's Eve. And after I took it, motherfucker get in the argument. I say, oh my God, I ain't in the mental capacity to handle no argument underneath no shrooms, G.
Yeah.
And me being in the bed like, don't nobody love me, G. you end up, I say, oh my God.
Your ass get emotional on the benches. Hey, first time I took her was my auntie. She gave me some. Look, she drunk. She fucked up. We been drinking. I done took shrooms and drinking. You know what I'm saying? We fucked up. She on the expressway. All the lights passing by me so fast, and I'm getting scared because I'm tweaking. I'm like, slow down, slow down. I'm making get off the E-way. Now, She got a motherfucking piss. You know, a motherfucking drunk. She weak, fucked up though. Man, she hit the block, fly down the block, pull up, hit the lights on an unknown block. My heart dropped. I'm off shrooms. I'm in this car panicking. I'm like, oh my God, nigga. Listen. Me and her argued all the way home, nigga. All the way home, we argued.
Yeah, man. Because you ain't take enough. You're supposed to take all of them.
Nah, I was mad as hell. I say, oh, they right. This intensified my man. I am in here pissed off right now. Why are you pulling up on blocks like this? We don't even know what block this is. Hitting lights and shit. Pulling over. Turning off the car. Shit, what? You gotta leave this motherfucker running.
It was probably because you just analyzing everything while it was happening. That's you like, oh my God, why would she do that? Oh, they overthinking everything now.
Nah, ain't no overthinking. You don't bend no blocks, pull up, hit your lights, nigga. What? Y'all, you finna start blowing. What them young niggas be saying? On that car, on that car.
Switch him down.
You ain't lying.
Switch him down.
Press that button. Press that button because she got a piss. Man, fuck that.
Motherfucking press the button on you, G. Hey.
I don't like that either.
What?
These young niggas got these switches, man. These young niggas got guns, boy.
Yeah.
These young niggas got guns.
Everybody got guns now.
Everybody got guns, man.
Everybody got guns. Well, at least in Chicago, everybody got a gun.
You ever ride? I be on the expressway looking at the cars. I be like, damn, the majority of these cars, somebody got a pipe in their shit.
Yeah, mostly everybody. Even the women got guns. Everybody got guns, and they hot-headed too.
Yeah, that's why I be trying to tell Mel. Stop arguing with people. I had to stop that. I had it bad arguing with my traffic. Nigga, what? I seen a nigga reaching one time. I ain't have my pipe on me though.
I reach every time I get in the whenever I'm in the car and it get a little tense, I say, hold on, this might start shooting. Let me make sure I got mine in my hand. So if I get hit, I'm shooting back. I'm shooting back.
Yeah, you feel me? Because I'm
looking. I be doing Uber. I be thinking about what I'm gonna do if somebody pull a gun out on me behind my back. I already know what to do now.
So you go ahead and take practice.
Go on, take it out my pocket, put it right on the seat like this, just all through the seat.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying because they going through those.
Oh yeah, but it's gonna go through the seat. I'm probably gonna die too, but I'm definitely taking somebody with me.
Yeah, yeah. You ain't.
Hey, so you heard about what's going on with Cameron and Jim Jones?
I heard a little bit about it. Look, I see they beefing. You know what I'm saying? I do see they beefing, but I ain't hip on it though.
Yeah, well, it's some old stuff that they still bringing up with new stuff. And, you know, they had all that stuff with 50, and they had all that stuff with Jim and Cameron, but they got some weird beef going on because, you know, Cameron kind of do all that stuff with his friends. Low-key, he always into it with his homies, like, because
niggas probably be goofy.
Nah, I just think that Cameron is like, you know how Cameron played that role in Paid in Full.
You think that
too good
stuck in role?
Nah, I think that's just how he is. I think he played that role so good because he's actually kind of a snakish type of nigga. Like, he kind of don't really value like friends and shit like that or anything like that. Because I mean, wasn't for a long time he was beefing with Mace, and now he back cool with Mace, and he used to talk crazy about Mace.
But niggas do that though.
That's his best friend though.
That's what I'm saying.
If he treat Mace like that, he got into it with Mace because Mace told him to have your label pay me for this music video in order to drop this music video. And he like, pay you for the music video? He's like, yeah, nigga, that ain't your money. It's the label money. Tell them to pay me for the feature.
Look out for your man.
It to the point where he was just dissing Mace for the rest of his career. For the best part of his career, he just been dissing Mace, talking crazy. What do you think all this crazy stuff talking about? Oh yeah, he got chased out of Harlem, and that's why he had to go back to being not go back to it, but going to be a pastor out of town. They chased him out of Harlem and all that.
Hey,
he started that. He started
you gotta
that.
remember in Killer Season, he was fucking with him when Killer Season first come on. They was playing hoop, and he, oh yeah, this ain't like what he say, so Mace. And they show Mace looking ugly as hell. You ever seen Killer Season?
Yeah, that was in the beginning.
Yeah,
that was in the beginning when they first got on. But as soon as Mace started, like really, and that's a long time ago when Mace was with Bad Boy, and
he was beefing with him.
In Bad Boy,
he was beefing with him during that time in Killer Season.
Oh, straight up?
Yeah, they was beefing. That's why he showed him in the beginning.
Oh, trying to make fun of him. Yeah,
make fun of him.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't had a weird type of relationship all this time, so it's not kind of surprising that, you know what I'm saying, that he beefing with Jim Jones and shit now. Because I mean, he trying to act like Jim Jones was like never a part of Dipset almost. He trying to act like, nigga, you was a lame trying to just follow behind us because we was all rapping and we was already popping. I ain't gonna lie. Telling them craziness.
Jim Jones as I back then, I ain't never really even liked Jim Jones like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially now, I don't like Jim Jones like that. I don't know. It's just something about that nigga. I don't like that nigga. He seems like he a feminine ass nigga. Like he be trying to be tough and shit.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's kind of how I feel.
He used to stand on business for Dipset, nigga. He was basically like one of the guys that pushed.
You gotta prove yourself.
He was one of the guys that pushed the line for Bloods, like, cause it's like it was a few Bloods, like The Game, and you know, like before it became popular and everybody. You think
Jim Jones pushed the line for the Bloods?
He did. As a public Blood, he was one of the. He was one
DJ
of the
Quick
first
was
people.
A public Blood.
But he was a public Blood, but he didn't push that line on everything. Like he on every like niggas didn't even know the hand gestures. Niggas didn't even know the hand gestures of the Blood and took it to Jim Jones. Wasn't nobody doing this and all this at first. Niggas were not doing that. Niggas was not doing that.
Niggas was throwing that shit because they used to say remember that?
Man, after when Dipset became a real thing, it's
man,
like it swept across the country. It swept across the country.
I'm trying to think some Bloods.
Jim Jones was probably one of the first dudes that I remember.
The throw up Blood.
Like, and no,
Lil Wayne and them Bloods.
Talking Soup. Where they come on with Lil Wayne? Lil Wayne was hanging with Jim Jones and Dipset in them at first, and Joel Santana and all
Birdman and them Bloods though.
Birdman and them used to throw up Crip too.
Yeah, you're right. I ain't gonna
that's
argue
what I'm
with
saying.
You on that.
They start going to New York and messing with them. I don't know if that's how they got their gang affiliation. I'm pretty sure it's Bloods in New Orleans, but I'm telling you, people was not publicly showing their affiliation as much before Jim Jones. From what I remember. I know people was in gangs. People was like, it was, who put on for the Crips?
You really look at Snoop as the spokesperson for Crips. But it was like Crips before Snoop though.
It's always definitely gangs in music before, like, the mainstream dude.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about before Lil Wayne was doing that Suwoo and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Jim Jones was already doing that.
When Jim Jones come out, like early 2000s, man? You say who?
Jim Jones was like
early 2000s.
Yeah, it was early 2000s. Yeah. Who do you know that was claiming Blood before that? Besides DJ Quick, because look, if you didn't tell me,
Suge Knight was Blood.
My fault. Suge Knight and Tupac was a fake Blood, and then everybody. I wouldn't say he was because he was pushing the line, but he wasn't from he not from California. He's a grown ass man, been through college and all that shit, and then he went to California and then.
Dub C, Mac 10, ain't them niggas Crips?
Dub C, yeah, but they didn't.
And they was the Crippin' hard, and they.
But the only thing I say about that is I'm saying every single song, every single video, every single thing he did, he had red rags, throwing up blood. He was like,
I ain't never paid attention to that.
And at that point, he wasn't even like rapping at all. Like he wasn't rapping at all. Like he was just only like he was only like they muscle basically.
I don't know who you believe though, him or Cameron. You think he was a lame that they taught how to rap, or you think
don't think that he was a lame, and I'm pretty sure Mace did teach him how to rap because he said Mace taught him how to rap. But
Man, you can't say
like
nigga ain't lames though. Niggas,
I
listen,
don't.
lames
Well, look,
turn into gangsters every day.
I look at all. I'm not gonna say the nigga wasn't putting in no work, wasn't beating no niggas up, wasn't shooting niggas, because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah.
But it seemed like he has a connection with all the Bloods all around the country.
Yeah, that's networking.
I've never heard anybody like question the fact that he was a real gang member. Question the fact that he was
They put him on.
he was a dude that he's supposed to be playing with.
He got around the right
look,
niggas. He
I
probably
don't,
got.
I don't look at Cameron like that. Like I don't look at Cameron like he's a big gangster at all.
No.
Like
you know why I don't look at Cameron like a gangster? Because let's remember when Cameron first came out, horses and carriage. He in the pool with his shirt off and shit, trying to be swole with the benches and shit. You remember that in the 90s? Cameron's first song was horses and carriage. Horses and carriage.
Jim Jones ain't never been nothing but a gang member. This
before
career.
Dipset, and this was before Dipset. Cameron came on by himself first.
Yeah, of course. Him but it was a bunch of them. When it was
I'm talking about
it was a bunch of them. It was
not
him,
when he
Mace.
First came out. Mace was already on his own artist. Mace was his own independent artist.
Yeah, but he
got
on
out before
first.
Cameron.
They all got on at the same. They all was doing it at the same time. Like
Cameron
he
and
probably
Mace
got on like a year or something, like a year of stuff before he got with Rockefeller, before he was signed with Rockefeller and all them.
Who? Cameron. Mace came out in like 90 something. Mace was out like 90 something. Cameron's first single came out like 90 something.
He just popped first.
Yeah, he popped first. Mace was being established before Cameron came out.
Yeah,
he's already bad boy.
But they was all cool at they all used to hang out with each other. They grew up with each other. They grew up in the same neighborhood, same. They slept at each other's houses, all that.
Yeah,
and he just got on first, and because Cameron was playing ball at first. He used to play. He was trying to go in there. I think he was playing either college ball he was playing, or he was in the league. No, I think it was college ball. I don't know. I don't know too much because I was little as hell in them days. All I know is that I remember the Dipset era. I was alive enough for the Dipset era, and Dipset was big. Dipset was big,
was busting in the early 2000s.
It was in niggas in Chicago talking about they Dipset, BD Dipset.
Yeah, I remember Dipset. Hey, yeah, I remember all that. Hey, what did he say, Cameron? That's when Cameron, holy moly. You say damn holy. Cameron used to be getting out and he wasn't saying shit.
I remember I was in a barbershop and I told all them niggas, I say, man, look, I guess they a little bit older than you. They like in they probably in their early 40s, mid 40s, and they was talking about Dipset and all that, and how they like all these rappers. And I say, man, you do understand that Cameron is low key the weakest rapper in Dipset. And they like, what? I say, man, he not better than ARL. He not better than J.R. Ryder. He not better than Joel Santana. He not better than 40 Cal. He not better than like he was. I just named all the people. He like, man. He said, I say, what? What are you talking about? I say, what? I say, you saying they rap better than him. I ain't saying that they make better music than him.
Yeah. Look, I had all the little Cameron CDs. Well, not all of them. I had Killer Season. I had Purple Haze. Damn, what was that other one? Yeah. Cameron, I think Cameron connected out west or something like that. Like he from Chicago. Like he been in Chicago or some shit like that.
Yeah, they all connected all over. That's when I'm like, oh. And it's not even about like it's not about like fake or not fake, but it's not like about like no accident that they all connected like that. Gangs is connected all through the country.
Yeah, but too, man, you gotta think too, man, when you start getting connections, niggas know niggas. And when you go places, you meet niggas.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
How do you get there without niggas trying to rob you? You gotta have some type of niggas that's in your circle that got
no niggas. Oh yeah,
in
that's
different cities and different and then you connect y'all as like
that's
what I'm saying? Like
plugged. Look, Chris Brown from what? Virginia. He blood. He a blood now. Well, he blood in Cali. That nigga's from Virginia.
He might be blood for real. I don't know, man.
Shit, they
If he
showing with
blood
all
for
the
real,
bloods.
if he blood for real, Soldier Boy blood for real.
I thought Soldier Boy said he was GD.
He did when he first came out. Now he big Draco. He big blood. He been blood forever. And nigga, he used to sell drugs in high school in Atlanta. I say, nigga, in high school in Atlanta, then you used to, ain't you from Chicago? When you talking about GD and stuff? I said, that's what I'm saying. People be trying to erase history like we don't remember that shit happened. Like, nigga, I could have sworn you said you from Chicago and you said you big GD folks.
No, what it is niggas gotta start keeping up with their damn lies. You hear me? Keep up with your lies. If you're gonna lie, keep up with it, man. Because everybody don't forget.
Hey, there's videos out there, songs out there that he said that shit
in.
Damn. Yeah. Shit. Bow Wow was throwing up GD at one point.
What? Never seen that.
Crip walking.
I ain't never seen that, cuz. Not Bow Wow.
My fault. He was throwing up GD and B2K was crip walking. My fault.
Hey, B2K is a main example of how weird Hollywood is. Do you remember the weird ass posters girls used to have on their walls back in the days? Now you grown, you look at them pictures of be. Why they got them boys doing that on that damn picture? You ever seen one of them posters?
Yeah, man. I had a I got an auntie that's a lesbian. She used to, but back then she used to like boys. And then, back in the day, I remember she used to have all the posters all over her walls and had a crush on Raz B. And I say Raz B. But I remember the poster where they was all laying dick to butt.
That's the one I'm talking about.
I say they laying dick to butt. Gee, I don't know how much money they was paying them, but they weren't paying them enough for that. I don't know what they were telling them.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Who told them to pose like that? And they had to hold that pose for the picture to get took. That's some treacherous behavior right there.
And probably told them, no, I ain't like that one. Do it again.
Do it again. Get closer. Get closer. They ain't close enough.
He's talking about get closer. You can't get no closer than that, cuz. He say, let your body weight free. Just dead weight. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about, boy. I'm like, man, now that I'm older, that shit was weird, boy. I wouldn't even at that age, I'd have been, man, nigga, hell no, I ain't doing that.
But even back in the day, we used to always say, boy, them dudes is gay.
Yeah, we did say that.
Everybody's them boys is gay.
We did say that.
Everybody used to say that.
No, for sure, especially Raz B. You can look at him and say, boy, that man's sweet. Hey, is that the one? Is that the nigga? Is that the nigga with the toad looking face? The one that they did something to?
Look like he got Down syndrome. Yeah. You can't tell me he don't got no Down syndrome. He definitely look like he got Down syndrome. He's the first Down syndrome rapper or whatever. What was he? A singer? I can't tell you one song that man sung. I can't tell you. I don't think I ever seen that man sing.
I don't even know if he know how to sing. Hey, that is funny. Talking about Down syndrome. Yeah, you right though. That boy, he look like something wrong. They took advantage of him.
Yeah, they did that. Don't no man come out and say nobody did nothing to him and he ain't do nothing to him. That kill your whole reputation.
After he said that, I couldn't watch House Party 4 the same again. I say this fat ass man.
House Party 4?
Nah, look, that fat ass man at House Party 4 was doing their ass dirty. What's his name? Chris Stokes?
Chris Stokes.
He was at House Party 4.
I don't know.
Every time I'm like, damn, that's it.
And they kept messing with dude. They still mess with dude. Like, that's the crazy thing about it. I say, all right, he said that shit, and they still mess with dude. I wouldn't mess with him either. I don't know if he do mess with him. I couldn't have messed with nobody that's messing with somebody that I accused of sexual that touched me as a little kid.
Exactly. You a weird ass.
They was going all across the country doing the. They was going all across the country doing the Millennium Tour, and the dude was it was a road manager there. Damn. The first year they was doing that Millennium Tour.
That's
I say, oh, that's kind of crazy, man. I
nah, that
don't know,
ain't
man.
kinda. That is crazy.
I don't know. They don't really mess with that dude.
I feel bad for that boy. Hey, but then look, hey, you know what's crazy? Every time we say something like it take us all the way back. You see how you say everybody was cracking jokes on that man and everything, boy. Once again, if
Yeah,
that was um the
a
roles
woman.
reversed,
Yeah,
we wouldn't be able to laugh at it. You know what I'm saying?
because people protect women. You know, people want to protect women, or they see their daughters, or they see their sister, they see their mama. Shit, say that shit from a nigga and say, "What you do? Will you let him do it?"
No. What it is people what they call a select outrage. People select what they want to be mad about.
Yeah, but we don't either though. We don't. We was the person that's joking about it. The women wasn't joking. They were just with us. It was some women that probably joke with it too, but it was mainly us just looking at them and say, "What? What?"
You let that man do that to you, you big ass boy?
You get first thing you gotta ask, how old was he? How old was you?
They had
Oh
to
no,
be
you
about
liked
our
it.
age.
As I'm saying, oh, you liked it. If you was 16, 15, 14, you
Come
did
on.
something.
Let's be honest. 9 years old, you couldn't get me to do that shit at 9, boy. Nigga, at 9 years old, I looked at your ass like you was dumb, boy. What? You couldn't get me to do that at 9. At 9 years old, I thought I was a grown man. 9 years old, I was selling baseball cards, Toys R Us dollars, caps for cap guns. I was hustling.
You said, you said
9 years
one
old,
of
me
the
and my auntie.
you, you said one of the big homies said, "Come here, let me show you something."
Now, I've seen my daddy. Said my
Let me
daddy a
show you.
hustler. I gotta be a hustler. Me and my auntie was doing that. We used to sell. They used to have Toys R Us dollars that you can use for like real cash. Whips. Hey, I got these Toys R Us dollars. You got these
Shit went
caps
right
for
over
your
his head.
cap gun. You say who? Over my
That.
head. You said it went over my head. What you say?
I told you. I said one of the homies say, "Hey, little homie, come over here. Let me show you something."
You got me fucked up, boy. You got me fucked up, boy. That shit
He
dead.
say,
I ain't
"No,
young.
no, stranger danger, stranger danger."
Hey, hey, nigga, I was far from done. Hey, used to be a man that used to stand by this alley. We used to walk home from school. He'd stand right there at the edge of the alley every day with a cane. And when we walk past, I always got an uneasy feeling about it. So when I walk past, I mug his ass. Nigga, I'm like 9, 10, you know what I'm saying? I'm young. I'm walking my sister in them school. We all walking home from school. Nigga, I'm young. Every day I see this man, he by the alley. I stare his ass down until we walk past the alley. And when we walk past, I turn around and keep looking back at him. I'm little. I know I can't do nothing, but I want to let him know, like, nigga, I see your ass. I ain't stupid. One day my mama told me, come to find out, that they saw that man chasing a little girl down the alley. He wasn't really crippled on that cane. He was faking. Chasing a little girl down the alley. Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
So
man, that's
hell
why
no, they wouldn't got me to lay on top of another nigga. I looked at their ass and be no, that's gay. Fuck you talking about, nigga? What? You know what kind of 9 year old I was? Shit,
hey man. They say, hey, little boy, you want some candy?
shit. You know how many times I almost got you want to hear something on real before we shut it down? Cause I got to shut it down. Hey, you know how many times I almost got kidnapped in my life, boy?
Kidnap.
Hell yeah, boy. Look, I almost got kidnapped outside my grandma's house one time. We was all outside playing. And they was like, "Oh, we finna go in the house for a minute." I'm like, "Man, I'm gonna stay out here and play." I'm outside, I'm playing. I see a nigga walking down the street. You know, I always been aware of my surroundings even as a kid. So I see dude, I'm watching him, he get to looking around. I say, no, something don't seem right. Why the fuck is he looking around like that? She stayed on 68th and Paxton. And I'm like, why the fuck is he looking around like that? Next thing you know, he look at me, he started running towards the gate. He come here. He started running in the gate towards me. My heart dropped, nigga. I kicked the red door in. When you scared, you get strength. I kicked the red door in the front door. And the second door usually be locked. They gotta buzz you in for that door too. But for some reason, that door was unlocked, nigga, and I was able to run in the crib, and I told my mom and them. And it just so happened somebody had just broken my grandma's crib that morning. So the whole family, we was all at my grandma's crib. And we ended up seeing that nigga. He was I gotta cut that out. The gay dude upstairs boyfriend. And they called him. My mom and them got on his ass. And I was just playing with him. My mom and them ain't even beat his ass. I was disappointed. But I say, nigga, you weren't playing with me. You don't even know me. You chase me. That's one time. Then another time I used to go to Ogden Park. You know what I'm saying? Ogden Park was our park. One day we all at Ogden Park and I'm sitting there, dude come sit behind me. It's night, boy. He was like, what's up, man? Now, you know, that's what they call me sometimes, man. So I'm thinking he know me. What's up, man? You watch Def Comedy Jam? Yeah. You seen the new one? No. He come to my car. I got it in my car. You want to come watch it in my car? Hell no. I tell his ass, hell no, boy. I get to scoot down the stairs. I say, Mom, this nigga trying to get me to go to his car. He got up and left, ran. It's the second time. I ain't gonna tell all the other stories. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, they try to take your booty a few times, G.
Hey, when I tell you what, no, hey, don't say it like that, man.
That's what you thought that grown man was gonna do to you. That's what these men gonna do to you. What the fuck?
Hey,
they gonna say, come here. I'm gonna feed them hella chocolate. Just eat all the chocolate.
Hey, just don't say it like that. But yeah, hey, growing up.
Now lay on the floor.
In the 90s. This shit ain't funny.
Get his 3 friends and tell them to lay on top of him. Dick the butt. Your little kid brain don't even remember that shit. Y'all you gonna look at pictures and shit. You got pictures of Dick the butt smiling and shit in the picture and shit. Just smiling and cheesing and shit. You know, when the fuck I take that picture? You done blocked it out and shit. That's why I told you mental health for black people is real important. It's real important.
I smoked that little ass. Hey, you is funny, boy. But now, hey, yeah. Growing up, boy, you had to worry about getting kidnapped, boy. Motherfucker tried to get me twice. That was just them 2 times. I got 2 more times. But I gotta.
I knew stranger danger back in the day.
Yeah,
so
me too.
Know.
That's why I ain't caught. I seen a white boy used to come out to Wentworth. Nigga, first of all, this Inglewood in the 90s. Ain't no white boy looking doped out, just hanging around the school. I seen the little boy trying to tie his shoe, and the little boy bent over. He tried to grab him, but the little boy heard him, stood up, walked off. And listen, I can go on and on. Yeah, man, kidnapping.
That shit sound crazy, G.
Crazy, homie, the clown days.
Hey man, so we can't end it on that note, man. we can't
end it off. Say it.
You can't end it off on no chumo shit, man.
Hey, what the fuck do that mean before we go?
Shit. That's what they call pedophiles in jail.
Oh, straight up?
Yeah.
A chumo? Oh, I learn something new every day. You gotta be saying that. I mean, what the fuck? I just laugh because it sounded funny.
Well, he told me about that shit when he got locked up. He said, "Oh yeah, all the chumos." Everything he say was proper as hell. They say, "Look, that's what happened when black people get to the white neighborhood and they experience something they ain't never experienced. They come back talking like that, man."
Nah, for sure.
Told me when I was 16. He said, "Oh yeah." I was either 16 or 15. He said, "Oh yeah, I heard you took your mom's car for a spin." I was like, "Nigga, you are a gang member from Chicago."
You goddamn hoodlum, nigga.
Nigga, I seen you rob. We done rob people, all types of stuff, jump people, all types of stuff. You come back talking, "You took your mom's car for a spin, guy." Oh my goodness.
Hey, that boy came back and he said, "Got a fucking cig?" I say, "What?" Got a fucking cig? Oh, boy, you asked me for a cigarette, boy. Say a square, nigga. Don't come be telling no damn cig.
That's what happened. Hey, G, that's why I don't ever want to go to Iowa, man. I don't want to go to Iowa. I don't want to go to Wyoming. None of them places. I don't want to go none of them places. He out there hunting with his baby mama white brothers. I say, boy, they gonna kill you out there and leave you out there. Boy, don't be going out there with them. That's our brothers.
You ain't lying.
That's our brothers, and you probably ain't doing no right out there.
Hey, you want to hear something crazy? You told me don't end it off on that, and you just ended it off on that. That's wild. Hey, people died that day.
Hey, look, warning people. It's better than sex abuse. We don't discriminate about no people, man or woman. But folks was telling me a story, and we can't end it on no story. Him almost getting kidnapped, and then they Raz beat him. I don't want nobody to Raz beat
shit over here. And we gonna end it. Ain't nobody Raz beat shit over here. And we gonna end it on that, nigga. Welcome to another episode of No Caution, No Safe, where we don't know Raz B shit happen.
You ain't safe out here, G. it is no safety out here, G.
You funny as hell. Hell yeah.
They trying to grab grown men.
Hey. Not I.
Hey, for sure. Oh yeah. No safety. Stay out of LA Fitness. I heard will be happening in LA Fitness. Stay out of that.
Oh, we gonna say that for the next episode because I gotta hear that. Write that down. For sure.
Smokey fresh. You'll see the